Hello, everyone. My name is Karen Connolly. I'm with the Scituate Select Board. Today it is Monday, September 25th, 2023, and this is our weekly news update. Joining me today is Jim Boudreau, our town administrator. A couple of things to mention. The Board of Health meeting, which was scheduled for tonight, has been canceled. We do have a Conservation Commission meeting and an Economic Development Commission meeting tonight. Tomorrow night, the 26th, the Select Board is having its bi-weekly meeting, and of interest to some of you might be the fact that we'll be discussing the Mordecai Lincoln House and the property that we own there and what future may hold for it. The next night, Scituate Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Committee has a meeting, and I believe they're still doing their meetings via Zoom. So, go on the town website and click on the link and you'll find out how to join them if you'd like to. On Thursday, the 28th, there is a planning board meeting, and that is a hybrid meeting. I believe they do theirs via Zoom and as well as in person. So that's what I have for this week. And so I'll turn it over to Jim. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. Morning, everybody. Another beautiful Monday here in Scituate. We'll start with our water update. Reservoirs +3. Last week we were +2.5. Rainfall the last 7 days was 1.50 measured at the plant. Average daily demand was 1.245 million gallons a day, almost identical to last week's 1.35 million gallons per day. Our annual water restrictions end this Saturday, September 30th. These go from May 1st to September 30th. So those will be off this weekend. You'll be able to water your lawn as you see fit, not under the current restrictions. Generally, with the end of the restrictions will be the end of our water updates until the spring. With the exception of water flushing and things like that. But with a full reservoir going into the winter season, we usually dispense with our water updates following the ending of the water conservation measures. The water department office located on the Rotary at 3A is still closed and will be closed until further notice. A week ago, we had a truck drive through the front door of the building. We have the contractor out there from the insurance company. They are working, but there was significant damage done to that building. So it will be closed until further notice. We're fortunate no one was working, no one was hurt. It happened in the overnight hours. Residents with questions or issues surrounding water can now call the regular phone number, or you can come to the town hall. We've established temporary offices and rerouted the phone numbers up here to the town hall. So the staff is working as normal here. So if you have issues, you can come to the town hall and meet with the water department staff and get your issues taken care of. Lighthouse renovations are proceeding. This week, we expect to have the second major concrete pour of that inner concrete wall. Last week, we poured the walls. This week, we are pouring what's called the dome on the top of that structure. That was originally scheduled for tomorrow. We'll see, depending on the weather, but it is scheduled for this week. And then after another week, we'll pour the platform that the lantern room actually sits on and see some real progress on how that lighthouse is getting back to its normal size and shape. We did go last week to Campbell's shop up in the North Shore to take a look at the progress he's making on the actual lantern room. It looks fantastic. The steel has been galvanized back together. It has been clad in the wood that gives it its shape. That wood will now be clad in a waterproof sheathing and prepared for the cladding with the copper outside. The contractor has not made a final decision whether that cladding will take place at the shop or whether they'll bring the lantern room down here and actually do the cladding on site. But that is on schedule. We're moving forward, and we expect to have that done by the end of October. The Scituate Library Foundation will be having an opening celebration for Throws Way, the outdoor patio space that was built as a quiet place of reflection, recreation, and a celebration of the natural world. This Saturday, September 30th at 10 a.m. There'll be a children's story time at Throws Way itself, and kids' crafts and refreshments in the community room. Please join the library staff and the Library Foundation, as well as other town officials, at the dedication of this beautiful outdoor library space. They did a really nice job on it, so we hope to see a lot of people there next Saturday. The Highway Department, we are moving forward with our plans to repave Front Street. That'll be after the start of October. We'll let the merchants know Front Street's in pretty bad shape, so we will be grinding that down and repaving that again, starting the month of October and finishing before the end of the paving season this year. Water main work on Route 3A continues. That is scheduled to be completed at the end of October also. Select Board has declared several vehicles and other town equipment as surplus for disposal. Interested parties can go to www.auctionsinternational.com/auction/34434. That link is on the website, so please don't worry if you didn't get that. We have some trucks, we have some equipment, some other vehicles that have outlived their useful life for us, but if someone's looking to pick something up, you can go on, you can register, and you can see what's up for bid and bid on those items. The Scituate Police Department, along with the Kraft Family Blood Donor Center, Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, and Brigham and Women's Hospital, will be hosting a blood drive to remember and honor all those fighting cancer on Saturday, October 15th, from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at the Public Safety Complex, 800 Chief Justice Cushing Highway, Route 3A. Appointments are recommended, but walk-ins will be taken as time allowed. As a special thank you, donors will receive a Kraft Family Blood Donor Center long sleeve Halloween t-shirt. Details on making an appointment are posted on the town website for those interested in donating blood on the 15th. We'll remind people the superintendent is not with us this morning, so I'll remind people that on the town website, there is a link to the Cushing and Hadley School Building Project. You can click on that and find your way to get all the information you need to know about the project as it moves forward for the construction of what is intended to be a new school at the site of the Hadley School, and then the combining of the Hadley and Cushing schools, and those schools will go away at the end. So you can go to that website. So I have the banner at the top, click on that, and you'll be able to get all the information you're looking for on that project. Finally, the Scituate Food Pantry, as always, grateful for your donations and your help, but they are still looking for additional help. The need keeps going up week after week, so any help you can give would be appreciated. The most needed items remain as follows: clam chowder, canned ham, baked beans, mac and cheese, rice pilaf, all canned fish except tuna, sloppy joe, white beans, decaf coffee, ground or instant, and healthy cold cereals. Donations can be dropped off at the food pantry during client hours on Tuesday mornings, 10 to 12:15, Thursday afternoons from 3 to 5:15, or there are 2 wooden boxes up behind the food pantry where donations can be put. Donations could also be made at the library, the village market, and Shaw's. And that is what I have for today.
Thank you, Jim. A quick question for you. I drove by the new ball field at Central Park, and a question. It looks pretty complete, but is there a point at which we're going to allow people to go on it, or do you want people to stay off for a while? It looks great.
I think people should stay off until recreation starts to schedule it. I don't think it's scheduled at all this fall. We'd like to get a full growing season on it before we let people on it. So unless recreation is scheduling, please stay off until the spring when it'll be open back up for regular use.
That's great. It would be tempting, I suppose, to try to use it, but we want to keep it in the best shape possible and give
Yeah,
it
the
time.
grass needs as much time as possible to take hold and really set down roots. So if we can keep off that, at least for the fall, we get some rain, we'll have some good growth for the spring.
Great. Thanks, Jim. And thank you to all of the Scituate citizens who listen to us every week. I hope you have a great one.
Thank you. See you in October.
Yes, special town meeting, folks.
Coming up.